Hi guys, it's 10123 here with another Thomas from Air review. Today's item is the 2000 5-car value pack. So here we are, but the actual name is the Hard at Work 5-car value pack, because there was other 5-car value packs, but I won't go into them in this video. So let's get to review. This item was introduced in 1999, sadly retired in 2002, which I thought would have been a mistake on Tomy or Mattel or Hit Entertainment or whoever had it at that time. Made a mistake because this was a very good set to have as a kid. Buying your first Thomas trains, you got your set, you want more rolling stock. Because you got Thomas, you got another Thomas feel out, you got a Great Wilson truck, you got a barrel car with barrels to create more playability, a Technophobe Tanker, and a red Sorrel and Caboose. And that's a lot of stuff for a kid to have, like to have on their little layout. And I really liked it as a kid because I got it for my 2nd birthday, I think. But it was my brother's, but I played with it most because my brother wasn't really into this stuff. He was more into like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet. If you don't know that, it's like a British TV show, but you probably won't know it. So it was put away in a box. Then when I bought the Flying Scotsman, as I said, it was my first item. I said, "Oh, I've got some other stuff in the cupboard." So I set out a layout, and it was really cool having this. Then I got a bit crazy and bought 2 more trucks. Then I bought loads of other rolling stock and track and destination. So this was one of the starters of my collection. So it makes it very dear to my heart. Obviously I don't have the box no more, so I can't show you in the box. So let's get to the review. I'm jabbering on too much. Okay. So the first item in this set was the Hard at Work Out of Puff Thomas, which on the bottom doesn't actually say Out of Puff Thomas, it just says Thomas. But on the Hard at Work Percy, there isn't either, and the Hard at Work Edward and the Great Race set, it doesn't have it either. Which I think is a flaw, because that's how kids differentiate between different characters. Like we have, not that one. We have this one, we have Scarloey, then we have Sir Handel. So they can differentiate between 2 characters. So that was a bit of a downfall, but it's still a really nice model. So if we look at it in comparison to another 2000 Thomas, we see there's only one difference, and that's the faces. The faces are different. That's a nice smiley face, which I actually like that face. If I got this in a pristine model, I would have this in my series. Of course, I use my 1992 Thomas, which I really love, because it's got a really nice face. If that face was on that model, it would make it a lot better, but of course, the golden age of Thomas from now we have sadly gone. So, the other difference is there isn't any really. They've both got flat magnets. That one's in better nick, the Out of Puff, because I haven't really used it a lot. This one's in really bad condition. I bought this second hand, but it's still nice. I think it's really repainted the top of that. Yep, so that's a comparison with that one. And I think it was only available in this set. I don't think it was available just as like a single character. So let's move on to the next piece of rolling stock in this 5-car value pack. The second part of this 5-car value pack is of course the Great Wilson truck. I don't really think this needs any introduction to a review because I've already done a review on this. As you thought, last year I did a review of all 3 of mine, my 1994, my 1992, and of course this 2001. So I don't really need to do anything on that one. So I'm just going to leave that out of this. So bye bye. So the next one, I haven't really used this very much. I used it in season 2, episode 1, with Diesel when he accidentally exploded the steamworks. But I haven't really used it. I just used it like just have it in a big freight train. So included in with this piece, you get an oil barrel and a petrol barrel. I think something called petroleum or something like that in other reviews, but it's petrol to me because I'm British. It's got the 2 red barrels, and you got this purple barrel car, which says on the bottom, which was also available with the dairy farm. You got this blue version, and you got this white. You got 2 of these white barrels, but sadly I don't have the other one. And they're pretty much identical, just from the colour. So that's that barrel car. Very nice model just to have in like the middle of a freight train. Maybe Donald Douglas or Murdoch pulling it. So there we go. Next piece is in this model, in this 5-car value pack. This is Technophobe Tanker, which I've got mixed emotions on this one. Well, one, because this is the only one I have of tankers at all, because in Britain it's really hard to find the soda fuel tanker, the oil tanker, and the tar tanker, so I can't really have a rake of tankers. The only one that I can find is the one from China, which is a water one, but I don't really want to get that one because I don't really think it will fit in with my layout. So it's an alright model. I think this was in 1992, one of these, or 1994. You can get these, but this is like the later version. I think this was retired in this set, I don't know. I haven't really done very much research on this, I'm sorry about that. But I'd like to review the items and just chat about them. If anyone has any questions about any of these models, please ask me. Prior to discussion in the comments. So the next model is the red Sorrel and Caboose. I don't really think this needs much introduction either, because this was introduced in 1992, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just a generic caboose. The only nitpick I've got about this, the only thing is, this was never seen in the TV series. Because the TV series is British, and it started out as British. The British obviously have Toad, so was seen in the TV series, and he's a British brake van. He's a Toad Great Western brake van. But this one, it's a soda line caboose, and a caboose is American for a brake van. So we've got Toad, the brake van. So that's British, that's American. Nothing against America, but this wasn't seen in the TV series at all. It was there's like a regular grey brake van, it's like the Spiteful brake van. That is a proper model of a brake van that was seen in the TV series. Because a lot of them were just the Spiteful brake van without a face. So, I like it, but it's not the most accurate thing to the Thomas Run Railway. But people love this, and I'm nitpicky about it, but I'll use it on like a back of a freight train just to finish it off so I don't get complaints about people saying, why isn't there a brake van on the end of that train? As I said, okay, I'll just put the brake van on, so that's why I keep this. I've actually got a yellow version of this which I can't find at the moment, so I'll show you that in probably another video. So, overall, the 5-car value pack isn't all bad. It gives you plenty of rolling stock for your little railways, or big railways depending on who's buying it. So, from me, it comes highly recommended. You get 4 pieces that are good. The Sorrel and Caboose isn't that good, but it's still a really good model to have. So, thank you for watching this review from 19123 Tom Tipper. Keep on rolling out there, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. So, this is goodbye.